everybody, this is Callie with Pinpoint Art by Callie. Today I want to do a video on 25 spring/summer sewing patterns that I have been eyeballing. So I used to sew all the time, almost every single day, definitely every single day of the weekend, and would crochet occasionally. So I have flip-flopped recently, and I've decided I want to get my sewing machine back out and sew some more this summer/spring. I'm more likely to sew summer and spring clothes because they're smaller, simpler steps, cheaper to make than like bulky winter coats. So I'm going to do these in order of, I'm just going to have two big categories. I'm going to have apparel/clothing and then accessories, or what I consider accessories. And trying to have smaller categories in between, but there's only 25 of them that I just wanted to share them. And you will see bloopers because I already recorded this video once and was using my back camera to see if it was better quality, and I didn't switch it from front camera to back camera after testing and stuff. So I recorded the whole video black. So I did 3 tests just to mess it up. So now I have to do it all over again. And I've been really busy. I haven't been putting out any crochet vlogs because I've had a bunch of orders, sick kids. Just, like I was sick yesterday myself. Horrible headache. But I'm feeling so much better today. One kid's finally getting better. One kid's getting sick. And now the third one I think is getting sick. But I do want y'all to look forward to seeing some sewing videos from me on my YouTube and shorts and TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, if you don't, I would appreciate you do. I'll have all that stuff in the description below. My Etsy, Depop, TikTok, and this Pinterest board. So first, I want to start with 2 tops that are actually do-it-yourselfs from t-shirts. The first one is going to be this Liberty number 28. Now I know this book. I do not know the name of this book, but I know my grandmother sews like crazy. Quilts, all her kids, 4 kids' clothes. She would even take pieces of their old clothes that they grew out and turn them into Christmas ornaments to cover foam balls. So she sews like crazy. Quilting club, sewing trips, she's all about it. And I know I have seen these books in her craft room. I just know it. I gotta go over there and dig around and try to find it. So this one's super simple. Cut this way, 2 little bows. Cute. And there's a second one of these I come across. And I'm looking at my laptop, by the way. I'm going to try my best not to look down. I'm really bad about that. I was bad about that in school with presentations. But it says number 37, Tomorrow. Yeah. Super cute. Cut the bottom off, cut a thing, and make some ties. So easy. I've got to do this because I have so many t-shirts I don't wear because I just don't wear I'm more likely to wear like a tank top or a cute top. Not that t-shirts aren't cute, but I just burnt myself out on them. First, we're going to start with tops that, we're going to start with just tops. And then we'll move into stuff with shorts. So first is going to be this Sweetheart tie top. Patterns on Etsy, extra small to 4 extra large. Super cute, dainty. I wouldn't wear nothing under it, but you could wear a little tank top under it, and a skirt would be so cute. If you did a white like this with a colorful shorts or something, adorable. The next is going to be this halter top sewing pattern. You can find videos on YouTube where you don't have to buy the pattern because it's so simple. So I'm going to put a picture here of one I made probably 3 or 4 years ago. I'm not even near that tiny now, but me and my fiance were going to take a trip and I wanted to sew a top that I didn't have. The next one is this. It's basically a how to draft and sew your own summer wardrobe top edition. So it's 3 different tops. It probably shows you how to cut this stuff out without measuring it, which would be really handy if you want to learn how to do it without having to buy a pattern for really simple outfits. I love all 3 tops. Next one is going to be this asymmetrical Y2K top. Super cute. This would be perfect for bold prints just like it's pictured here. Next one is going to be a halter neck flower top. Very Y2K cami. Yeah, it says Y2K cami top pattern. It's on Etsy. Extra small, extra large. Super cute. And one day I do want to make a video of just free sewing patterns, because there are a lot of free sewing patterns and YouTube videos out there. I personally like to print them off. And what gave me the idea to make, I'm going on a tangent, but what gave me an idea for this is not just spring and summer coming up, but I went to Hobby Lobby. They had 50-cent patterns in their big metal things. And I was like, oh, let me go get some. Open them up and they're all gone. So why are they even doing a sale? Like every single one of the 50-cent ones was gone, except for the ones that I think are like $5.98 and they weren't on sale. Really hurt my feelings. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get some more ink for my printer before I run out and print off some patterns. The next top is this orchid top. Super cute. You can see you can pull it up or you can let it down loose. Really thin material. It's super cute. You probably definitely have to wear a strapless bra. So the next top is going to be this round. You could basically cut out a big circle. I don't even know if this has a sewing pattern, but looking at it, you need to cut out one big circle, an oval, 2 small circles, and that's it. I commented on it to see if anybody knew if it was a yard or 2 yards. I think bigger sizes probably would be 2 yards sewed together. But I think you could wait 1 yard for like large and smaller. The next top is going to be this beginner friendly multi-way top, Alejandra patterns. Super cute. I like a top you can wear all different ways. This is great. The next one is this willow shirred top sewing pattern. I love the ruching around the waist. I like that this one has a tall neck. Extra, extra small to 2XL. That's a pretty inclusive sizing. It could be more inclusive, but it's pretty good. The next top actually is a top, a dress. It looks like you can make it into a shirt and a longer dress. Got it dress sewing pattern. Extra small to extra, extra large. Got the ruching around the waist. Super. I think that is, oh, one more just top is this backless halter top. I love the buttons. I love the ruching around the top and the bottom. So cute. With a pair of cute shorts to match. So next we're going to go into stuff that might be like 2 pieces or dresses. So this you probably don't even need a sewing pattern for. If you just have a pair of jeans you want to make into shorts, you know they already fit, you can make this. You cut the legs off, make the top. I mean, you could simply just measure it directly on you and then add the lace and that would be it. I love that. That screams summer. So a 2-piece set right here. Tie, top, and short set sewing pattern. Perfect for spring. This screams spring, especially if it was in a brighter print or pattern, but I like the gingham pattern personally. The next one is also, this is like a 5-piece pattern set. I don't know if you're supposed to layer the shorts under the dress, but it says picnic set, but they kind of look like baby doll dresses or tops. 3 different dresses, 2 pairs of shorts. $15 seems high, but that's 3 different things, or 5 different things. The next is gonna be this 2-piece or romper sewing pattern. It says activewear. It kind of looks like pajamas to me. if you have some extra knit laying around, and knit's cheaper than some, more expensive fabrics, this would be perfect for that. For pajamas, around the house, yard work. I have 2 dresses. I have the bell sleeve knit flare dress deep neckline pattern. It's on Etsy, extra small to 3X. Love the bell sleeve. You could add a belt to it. You could wear boots with it. You could wear sandals with it. You could put a vest over it. This is very functional dress. And then the last dress is this Blair dress pattern. Super cute. If you did it in bright colors, it could be spring and summer. You could do dark and it would be fall. Like, she's kind of got boots on with it on this. Extra small to extra, extra large, beginner, intermediate. I like the neckline is what caught my eye about this one. I do have one pair of shorts I didn't show, and it is these olive bloomer shorts. I'm really interested in trying some bloomer shorts to help disguise, my mom tummy. And I've always been so intimidated by gathering on elastic, and I really just want to figure it out so it's less intimidating. Like, even in the past when I sewed all the time, it was so intimidating for me, and it was only part of sewing that made me anxious. I would really like to make these. You could put these under a dress too, or really any of these tops I've showed. Now we'll be going on to accessories. There's not very many accessories. I thought they were worth showing. The first one is going to be this purse. Super cute. It reminds me of the old Kate Spade. I want to say it was Kate Spade. The old Kate Spade purses. And I believe there's a pattern for this. If not, I'm sure there's some pictures of these purses below with patterns. But I love the brown and pink. Orange, blue. There's a lot of colors you could do. That'd be super cute. The next bag is going to be this large heart-shaped bag. It looks like, from what I could see, you could carry a lot of stuff in it. And you could even quilt the main heart part of it. You could do this in all different prints, and it would be cute no matter what. So the next accessory that's not, I consider it accessory. It's not clothing because you don't wear it by itself, but it's this heart apron. Super cute. I would love to do one with a fruit print, because in the summer, that's what my kitchen's decorated as. Lemons, strawberries, oranges, red and white gingham, different color plaids, polka dots. I would really love to make this. I would love to make one for every season, all different kinds of aprons. Because I do cooking almost every single day. The last accessory and the last item is going to be this headband. It's super cute. You could probably buy the plastic headband part cheaper at like Dollar Tree. Like, I bet they got a 3-pack of thick headbands. You probably just need a fat quarter of fabric and then your ribbon. Your ribbon's going to be your most expensive thing. But I have got to make some of these to wear this year, and I think I might do it for my booth in June. I was iffy about if I wanted to do sewing projects, because I don't consider I guess I'm intermediate. I'm not advanced, but I'm not beginner, but I don't feel confident enough to sell complicated things. I would rather keep them for myself to see how they hold up first. Clothing, bags, But these headbands, it would be hard to get them wrong. I don't even think those have a pattern, but I don't think you need a pattern, even as a beginner. So that is the end of the video. Very short video. Soon I will be getting some more sewing supplies. I've kind of let my sewing stuff go on the back burner and have moved and got rid of fabric because I wasn't using it. I was crocheting. I got like one thing of white thread. So I'm gonna start working on that, getting my sewing stuff together so I can make some videos for y'all. I want to make at least 4 or 5 things on this. Just this year. And I want to make the kids stuff too. But please be looking forward to those videos. I hope y'all enjoyed it. The link to this board will be in the description below. So will my Etsy, TikTok, Depop. If you like this, consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.